In first place,
Group 4 state champions.
winning the music, visual, general effect, percussion, and color guard caption.
Winning the music, visual, general effect, percussion, and color guard caption.
With a score of 93.525.
Rockridge High School.
Rockridge High School. Rockridge High School.
That's it! Hot! 1, 2, 3!
One of the beautiful things about marching band is our ability to tell a story through show design. Every show has a theme. The goal is to pack your show with as many elements as possible that communicates that theme to your audience. Our 2024 program is titled Stargazing. For props, we put half stars on the floor, stars atop poles, and telescopes to gaze at the stars. Our drill formations took the shape of stars, our uniforms are Starry Night by Van Gogh, and our musical selections included Stars and Stripes, Counting Stars, and Love in the Dark by Adele. We perform the show for judges across the country and get scored. We're scored on how well we play, how well we move, and how effectively our show conveys our theme. End of the day, points are compared and the highest scoring band wins the event. And as you saw at the beginning, we win a lot.
Our show is phenomenal. Best show ever.
I loved our show. Last year was definitely my favorite.
I think it was one of our better shows.
I loved our last show. Oh, it was so good.
We weren't just in like basic marching band uniforms. We get to wear cool stuff like the bright yellow plumes.
Mr. Ratcliffe always finds a way to make it his own.
I actually really liked our uniforms. I like the stars.
The props, they had to do with the show. Uniforms, they had to do with the show. The little plumes, they were yellow stars.
One of the first events in the marching band timeline is band camp. Band camp is a week and a half before school starts where we put together the show. The first half is learning the fundamentals of marching, then we split up into sections to learn the music. The second half is full ensemble music blocks, then we go outside to put music and marching together. The most important thing to remember, hydrate.
You have to have water.
Water.
Water. Water. Water. Water. Water bottle. Water.
Water.
Water. Yeah.
This period sets us up for success. This is the time to make mistakes, ask questions, and solidify your understanding of anything you don't know so the rest of the season is spent rehearsing at the highest level. But be prepared to work. The process isn't meant to be easy, but the difficulty of the journey dictates the value of the reward. And thankfully for us, the reward is being undefeated everywhere we go.
Band camp was really fun. It was very challenging at times, but over time, you'll get used to it and learn that discipline that you won't learn many other places.
It is a lot of work for marching band and band class in general, but it is definitely worth it. Like, you get to see the rewards of what you do and all the work you put in through like your competitions, through assessment, the getting awards, and which we had a lot of this year.
First place
Band of the day. First place,
state champions.
music, visual, percussion, Rockridge.
You have to be prepared for hard work. You don't get anything in life without hard work. We won most of our competitions that we competed in. It was so worth it to see it all come together.
It's grueling, but it's probably one of the most memorable things about marching band.
It is kind of difficult when you first start like juggling with music and marching. It's like a duck out of water. You can still have fun while doing it, I think, but if you want to be good, that's the moment you should be putting all your work into so that the rest of the season you're already set up for success. Once you get past that hurdle, you can just have fun the rest of the year.
After the camp concludes, we rehearse 3 times a week after school with competitions falling on Saturdays. These competitions are for some the best part of marching band.
Competitions are really fun to go to because typically we do pretty well.
Competitions are fun. The bus rides are always like one of my favorite parts. You just chill with your friends, have a fun time. And once you get there, you gotta lock in.
I love performing the show whenever we can. Being able to put that show out for other people to see that we've worked so hard on. Not just that, but like the bus rides, the rehearsals, everything leading up to it. It's just so much fun.
I love the bus rides. You get to see other bands that play at the highest level.
Go on like 2-hour-long bus rides and just converse with friends. And then being able to perform a show to win win, that feeling is just, you can't describe it.
Logistically, competitions are pretty much the same everywhere we go. We arrive and unload our semi-truck, then grab our instruments and move to the warm-up lot. We play, tune, set everything up, then head to the end zone to prepare for our performance. This time is usually the most stressful.
I still feel nervous. I always talk to people, try to like hype them up, like, are you ready? They're like, yeah, I'm ready. It's the best way to like de-escalate myself.
I get this adrenaline rush right before the show. It's filled with like excitement, but also fear, but it always ends up going well.
It's stressful. Typically for me, at least, once we get through maybe like the first 1 minute of the show, all that just goes away. You just take a deep breath, let out a little smile.
It's kind of embarrassing. I still feel nervous every single time. My first time doing a show on the field, man, my knees were shaking. I don't know how I got through it actually. I still feel nervous today during the shows, but even if I make mistakes, it's not that big a deal. You just do your best. You can't really ask for anything else.
At the risk of sounding repetitive, we win a lot. And it's not by luck. We have some of the most phenomenal staff members that elevate us to the level of excellence required to consistently get first place. And take it from us, winning feels amazing.
Whenever we got first place, I felt proud of all the work we've done.
It feels pretty good. You feel so accomplished.
It never gets old.
I feel really good. Sometimes it's pretty expected.
When we see all of our hard work finally pay off and when we win, it's just so amazing.
It's like all of your work has paid off, and I like winning, so it makes me happy.
The competitive performance is not the only time we showcase our program. At the Rockridge home football games, the marching band brings a whole new atmosphere for all who choose to attend.
Game 7, LeBron versus Curry. That type of atmosphere.
I can't put that in.
Why not? They're gonna understand that reference.
Football games are so fun. Blasting stand tunes at the top of the bleachers. Everyone's hyped, especially for the band. People are like crowded below us. That's probably one of my favorite parts.
Football games are really fun to play out. Not only are we getting the students hype, we're also getting the football team hype. You see them dancing, you see them singing the fight song when we play it.
Stand tunes, in my opinion, were like one of the most fun parts of marching band. Just wailing on your instrument. It doesn't seem like it would be fun, but when you're in the stands, it feels different.
Football game, when we do Rock the Red and Gray stand tunes and all of that is like the best part. The snow cones are always really good too.
Football games are really fun. The stand tunes are great. The vibe is great. You get to talk with your friends. It's like a big hangout. My favorite stand tune of all time is Can't Hold Us.
You can just blast and just have fun. And it's really different from like a professional marching band setting.
Football games are also the setting for some events throughout the season. Future Phoenix Night is where we invite the rising 9th graders to join a football game as a member of the marching band. They spend the time playing stand tunes, forming bonds, and watching the marching band perform at halftime. Senior Night is a night we have to honor the seniors in the program. Their name gets called in the speaker system alongside their favorite memory from marching band. For some, this is a very emotional night. It's the time to show your appreciation for the people who have pushed the program as far as it's gone today.
I was so upset. I was so sad. It was such a bittersweet moment. It's nice to see how far I've come, but knowing that I won't be able to experience that again is always not fun.
Oh my god. It's bittersweet. There's so many emotions. All of the friends that you've made over the years and some of the people that you saw as mentors and stuff like that, they're leaving. It's really nice that we get to honor like the hard work that they did and all their contributions to the band.
Senior night's so sad because we have to like send away these seniors that we've been making connections with and like becoming friends with. We sent Nathan away in a bald cap this year, which was very sad.
Senior night, I was dressed up as the villain in Alvin and the Chipmunks. Seeing it all come full circle like that, I remember freshman year, senior night. I didn't understand it that much, but me finally being a senior, walking down the track to like shake hands with Mr. Ratcliffe and Mr. Doolin, it's kind of like, wow, I did it. I did my 4 years of marching band.
I felt really happy during senior night. You've known these people for at least a year, like longer. It's just a way of showing them like, hey, we really appreciate you. And it's really fun to do, especially like if they're some of your friends. Show our appreciation for them after being through this program for this long.
Yeah, it was nice to have a moment to recognize them for their all 4 years of being in the band.
Senior night, honestly, the underclassmen were more emotional than I was because like I didn't really register it. Afterwards, like when I got home, it kind of sunk in a little bit. I mean, it's a little sad that I'm not going to see these people in marching band anymore and I'm not going to be able to do marching band anymore, but looking back on it and having all those fond memories, it made it all worth it. I'm more so happy of what I did than sad at like not being able to do anymore.
Senior night. It's really fun because everyone pitches in or does something special for the seniors, just showing off how much of a change they made in their lives.
Senior night is a very sad night. These people who have been helping you for the whole entire season, you're just like watching them move on with their lives without you.
Oh my gosh, my senior night, it was amazing. I couldn't have asked for a better senior night. The section made me this beautiful purple basket. I loved it. And then they made like these giant faces. Just kind of scary, but it was really sweet and I love them so much.
My 2 children are starving. It's okay.
I just wanted to play the trombone for you. Is it video recording?
This is not a picture. Oh.
I'm tired, I want to go home.